Reconnecting is a scary proposition. Psychotherapist Adele Wilde reminds us that trying to reconnect with a relative can be scary. She said, estrangement causes a particular form of grief, in that hope is often held out for a reparation in the relationship, thus keeping the pain and grief active and ongoing. The reasons for estrangement are, at one level, understandable. Understandable if the view of only one party is listened to. But when the views of both sides are considered, irreconcilable differences emerge. Once hurtful things are said and positions harden, repairing of breaches can be difficult. Fear is a major hurdle for estranged people. Fear presents as reluctance, anger, shame, avoidance, confused and uncertain boundaries, reactivity, defensiveness, running away. A research project between the University of Cambridge and the charity Stand Alone has found that estrangements from fathers are the most common and tend to last an average of almost 8 years. Thomas Markle's admission that he has tried to contact his daughter, the Duchess of Sussex, every day strikes me as being obsessional, manic and just a bit frightening. Meghan obviously has no intention of speaking to her father, and I don't blame her. Anyone who tries that obsessively to make unwelcome contact and is ignored is missing the message. Then, to compound matters, they speak to the media instead and badmouth their daughter or damn her with faint praise. It would drive the most patient person a million miles away and make anyone very angry. For whatever reason, Meghan has decided she no longer wants to speak to her dad.It is not an unwritten rule you have to speak to your family, as many people know. Sometimes it is easier and less painful to cut them out altogether, which is exactly what Meghan has done. Many years ago, Princess Diana did the same thing with her mother.Frances. Shand Kydd dared to criticize her daughter's behavior after the separation from Prince Charles. The princess refused to take her mother's calls and, even more hurtful, returned her letters unopened. Diana told me, "I hate my mother. She has discussed my private situation publicly in an interview in Hello magazine and I will never speak to her again." Sadly, she never did. Meghan too no longer trusts her dad.She also feels if she texts him or calls him, details of their private conversation will be revealed to the world within minutes. You cannot blame her for this as it has happened before. Markle has repeated private and personal details of conversations. He is not to be trusted, but there is a big if.Why didn't Meghan and Prince Harry meet up with Mr Markle over a year ago before their engagement? Meghan must have known her father was sensitive and likely to feel left out on a limb. Now she has created a rift between them bigger than the Grand Canyon.It will take a very crafty intermediary using all their social skills to help mend this one. Or Harry and Meghan could simply fly to Mexico and bang on the door.It won't happen though, and in the meantime the fallout damage is not good for the monarchy. It is not good for Meghan, and it is not good for her dad.